Good afternoon. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut. You're almost to Friday, right? Friday Eve.
Almost. It's okay. It's a long week. You know, when you work a full week. And the funny thing is, my neighbors put out their garbage Wednesday nights because the garbage men come on Thursdays.
Oh, that's like ours.
Yeah, the same cycle.
Okay.
But when I came out this morning, none of the neighbors had their garbage out. And I was like, was Monday? Because if Monday's a holiday, then they pick it up on Fridays. So I'm like, was Monday a holiday? I'm like, I don't think it was a holiday. So I didn't put my garbage out. And then I turned the corner and everybody had their garbage out. So I had to go back to the house.
I was going to say, my garbage is out.
I had to put the garbage back out.
Oh.
So I was like, was Monday a holiday? I'm like, I can't even remember. The weeks are all just blending into each other.
Just because your neighbor didn't do it.
Exactly. Both neighbors on both sides of me didn't do it.
Well,
So,
there's something beautiful to celebrate with winter because
Yes, there is.
we have a wonderful ice sculptor with us today.
Look at him. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. The art, the artistry that goes into this.
Isn't this incredible? It's so fascinating how they do this. And this is all part of the Fire and Ice Festival that's going to be in the quiet corner this weekend. So we're going to talk more about that. But we get to watch him do this. Looks like he's trying to carve a swan.
It's a donut. No, I'm just kidding.
What? Okay.
I see food and everything.
Okay.
Look at that though. He's out there and he's doing his thing in the parking lot. God bless him. So we're going to talk to the folks for Fire and Ice coming up in just a bit.
All right, this is pretty amazing. Now, maybe you want to say I love you this Valentine's with something completely unique, like a black diamond that's really made from otherworldly material.
Yes, this I'm sure I have the amount of money that this is going to cost me.
It's 555 carats, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
So it's worth nearly $7 million. But they say that black diamonds really come from meteorites.
They're calling it the Enigma at 555.55 carats.
Isn't that incredible? And they say
555. Is that a lucky number?
555 is a number, and it means change is all around us.
Change is all around us. Well, I'd like that to change my bank account.
I think your bank account has to change first.
I think you're right. I think you need the money in the bank account before you can go get the beautiful Enigma.
It's an Enigma, all right. And it's shaped like the Hamsa sign, which is supposed to, so whoever has this, they say it should protect you.
They think it's going to go for $6.8 million.
Yeah. Even
though it's worth, well, whatever. What do we know? Good news for all you Bitcoin billionaires. The auction house will accept cryptocurrency as a payment.
Oh, so if you were one of the people who made a lot of money on Bitcoin, you can buy the Enigma.
You can buy the Enigma. It sounds like a car, doesn't it? What kind of car are you driving these days? The Enigma. All right, very good.
So Panera on Valentine's Day, I guess you can get a lab-grown baguette-shaped diamond ring.
Okay. How much?
I know, it's a bowl ring box. You know they put soup in the bowl?
Okay,
this is what it's going to look like.
Oh, okay, hang on, I got to take my glasses off.
So
it's kind of pretty.
You get a ring in the bread?
It's a baguette-shaped ring, yeah, and they put it in the bread bowl. You have to enter to win. Be sure to include hashtag. You have to enjoy your favorite Panera. Share a picture of yourself enjoying your favorite Panera Bread Cafe or Panera Bread at Home products on either Twitter or Instagram. Be sure to include hashtag Panera Date and hashtag Sweepstakes tag. Only 22 entries will win.
Oh.
22, that's not a bad number. That's better than one winning, right?
I mean,
I think it's awesome.
Just be careful not to eat it.
Just be careful.
Well, that's so you can eat the ring. It's edible, I guess.
No. It's
I'm so confused.
It's a ring that's a real ring, but they put it in the bread bowl.
Okay, don't eat the ring.
Don't eat the ring. It's a lot of dough. It costs a lot of dough.
All right, it's costing more dough to have a Super Bowl party. This is it, Sunday. So if you want to celebrate, expect just like everything else.
Yeah. Well, who you want?
I'm going with Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow from the Rams.
Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals, okay.
Let's do the Bengals because they're the underdogs. They're the undercats.
The undercats. Very good.
There's a reason to just go for the Bengals because they're cats.
I like cats. I like the Bengals. I don't really care who wins. I just like they're both good teams.
Anyway, so if you go to a party or you're bringing something, just like everything else, it's going to cost more this year.
It's going to cost you $1 billion. That's absolutely right. From chips.
The most expensive is anything with meat.
Yes, they say ground beef is up an incredible 13 or 14%. You're going to pay more, 14% for most of everything. It all depends on what you get.
Oh, look, they have Dr. Pepper.
Oh, love Dr. Pepper. But they say prices on Frankfurters actually fell over the past year, so you might want to give Frankfurters.
Well, they say that question's then if meat prices are up and hot dog prices are down, what's really in a hot dog?
What's real? Don't ask, Kara.
Don't ask.
What did we say earlier? You don't watch the pot, What did you say?
Don't watch the pot.
Don't watch the pot. The water will eventually boil.
Oh, gosh. You don't
Absolutely.
want to know. Okay.
You don't want to know. And fast food is getting more expensive as well. Tuesday, Chipotle reported a 10% increase, costs about 10% more than it did 1 year ago. McDonald's increased its menu prices. Starbucks hiked its prices.
Everything's up.
Everything is up. Up and away. And that's just unfortunate.
That's a lot, though, in 1 year, that food away from home,
Right.
they said, cost 6% more than it used to.
Isn't that incredible?
But you know what? The thing is, if we were all I'm guilty of this sometimes, too, because I run out of time, but that one of the easiest ways to change your health, to hack your health, is just to eat at home, because we're not putting all the stuff in there that the restaurants put.
Exactly.
The high fats and the extra flavors. And if you eat at home, that's like one of the easiest ways to just be healthier and save money.
I've been eating at home this whole week.
You have. What do you eat for dinner? Not Captain Crunch.
My ground turkey.
Okay.
I make a nice salad. I have
You put the ground turkey on top of the salad? Are you seasoning at least? Like a little something?
A little salt and pepper.
That's it? Not even like some taco seasoning?
And then I have some balsamic vinegar and olive oil.
Perfect.
That's perfect. It's delicious.
Yum.
And it gets me the whole week. I
You
can
can make a big thing of ground turkey and put it on your
That's what I
salad.
do. That's what I do. I go to Costco. I go to BJ's. I get the big ground turkey, and before you know it, it lasts the whole week.
Now, why not just like some carved turkey to shake it up?
No, I don't like that. Okay. I don't know how to cook that. I don't know how to do that.
All right.
Guess what time it is?
You like these, the Shamrock
Oh,
shakes?
I love a good Shamrock
You do?
shake.
This is like a thing you wait for. A lot of people wait for this.
Yeah.
McDonald's going to start selling the minty St. Patrick's Day shake. This year, I believe the
February 21st?
parade will be March 12th in Hartford.
Oh, the parade. Okay.
But you can get it on February 21st.
You can get the shake on February 21st. The sweet treat has been a fan favorite. It debuted 50 years. I think I remember when it debuted. I was like, oh my God, they have a shake that's green. This is awesome.
They're also bringing back the McFlurry, and that's
Which
an
is even
Oreo
better.
Shamrock McFlurry.
That's, do you ever have a McFlurry? It's like a Blizzard.
Yeah,
it's like a
okay.
Dairy Queen Blizzard,
It's a
only
Blizzard,
it's McDonald's.
okay.
It's the best. Oh, what was invented in Connecticut? The Shamrock Shake was invented in Connecticut?
Oh.
Who knew? Well, congratulations to us.
Even more reason that you need it.
Absolutely. Get it. All right, we love this next story. Kara and I both love it. We love Dolly Parton, and anything she does is gold. And look, what is she doing now?
Well, she's offering free tuition to all of her employees that work at Dollywood. It's a theme park and resort, and it's going to cover not just a little bit, 100% of tuition, fees, and books for all seasonal, part-time, or full-time workers, and that starts February 21st. So if you work at Dollywood, you get to go to this education program called Grow You, and you don't have to pay anything.
This is just remarkable.
Because
I love
education
her.
is the great equalizer.
Oh my God, I love her. She just does so much wonderful good things. Thank you, Dolly.
Look at her, she's wearing her brownies.
Seasonal workers get this free tuition as well. That's really
incredible.
remarkable. Good for her. I love her.
Wow.
All right.
And there's a lot going on in the music world.
Absolutely. Jim Bozzi is joining us now to talk all about it. Jim, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Excellent. Nice to see you. We were wondering if we got it right. Taylor, how do you say it?
Taylordle.
Taylordle?
Taylor.
It's like Wordle for Taylor Swift.
Taylordle.
Okay.
Taylordle. How are you? But let's start with The Price is Right.
Yeah. Seen right here on FSB at 11 o'clock every day, weekday. But the Price is Right live is coming here a week from Sunday, February 20th at the Toyota Oakdale Theater. And yeah, it's like, come on down, right? It's the game show on tour. And it's a great way to win prizes and that sort of thing. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and we had it about 10 years ago, and it's selling like crazy, because why not? I mean, it's a great way to see the show live and be a contestant and win some prizes.
Do they bring in everything, like the big wheel and Plinko and the whole 9 yards?
They bring, it's all here. The big wheel, the models opening the refrigerator doors, all of that stuff. Yep, it's all here.
That is incredible.
So this is...
Come on down.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And then there really is a Taylor Swift course now being offered at NYU.
Isn't this incredible? I mean, I feel like it's Taylor Swift's world, and we're just living in it.
Absolutely, 100%.
But yeah, the Clive Davis Institute at NYU has started this First ever course on Taylor Swift. There's a very long wait list, as you can imagine. It started January 26th and it runs through March 9th. And it sort of covers a few areas of her career and her, her life's work here that people are studying. It's taught by Rolling Stone's Brittany Spanos. And it teaches you the evolution of her as an entrepreneur, the legacy of pop country songwriting, and how that melds the discourses of youth and sort of girlhood in this industry, and how sometimes they're mistreated in the media, and the politics of race in popular music. So it's a pretty cool idea, and like I said, it's very popular. It's something that I wish I had when I was a kid. I mean, Scott, you would have taken a course on the Partridge Family for sure.
I sang it this morning on the air. I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I sang some Partridge Family on the air this morning. Absolutely.
You know, it would be great if they open that up like online. Just let people audit it. You don't even have to get the college credit, but I bet you a lot of people would just love to take it if they let them observe it online.
And she's a very smart woman. I mean, she really is. She's done this all by herself since she was 14.
Right.
So I think it's an interesting. If you want to learn the music business, who better learn it from than Taylor Swift?
Absolutely. All right, we're talking about the big game here.
Yeah. So who's performing and what we need to be ready for, so we can sound educated.
So the Holy Swift podcast, which is all about Taylor Swift, they've started this Taylordle takeoff on the whole Wordle phenomenon, which is basically every day you have to guess a 5-letter word. It's kind of ironic that Swift is a 5-letter word, but so that's sort of out there, and it's taken over the world. I mean, it's the most popular game that people are playing every day, and you see those green boxes and light yellow boxes and gray boxes. But I just think it's cool that, again, Taylor Swift has started her own little take on the Wordle phenomenon, and you can go play it on her site.
All right, there you go. That's what Taylordle is. And now we're going to talk about the Super Bowl halftime party.
Yeah.
Who's performing?
It's obviously it's in LA, and LA New York was the birth of hip hop, but obviously LA has a big claim in that. And you've got the biggest, massive hip hop artists of all time, Dr. Dre and Mary J. Blige and Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Kendrick Lamar. I mean, it is really going to be an amazing halftime show, which is about 8:00, by the way, that it'll be on. You're going to hear the mega hits that these people have done, like Gin and Juice, Snoop Dogg, the collaboration with Dr. Dre called Still DRE. I'm sure Dr. Dre will be Nothing But a G Thing, and Eminem will do Forget About Dre, which is kind of will be a nice twist. Mary J. Blige, I'm sure, will do Family Affair, which is one of her biggest hits, and Kendrick Lamar will do Humble. I mean, it's going to be, I think, one of the most well-received halftime shows in a long time. It's the music of today, right? So
I love the videos.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome.
It'll be interesting to see how they work in all those performers. It's going to be epic for sure.
Real quick, Valentine's Day, top 5 love songs of all time.
Well, number 5 was Silly Love Song by Paul McCartney and Wings. It was number 1 for 5 weeks. This is Billboard's ranking of the most popular love songs. I mean, with love in it. So It's not like my favorite or your favorite. But Silly Love Song's number 5. That was number 1 for 5 weeks. Number 4 was We Found Love by Rihanna and Calvin Harris. That was number 1 for like 10 weeks back in 2011. Number 3 was, you remember this, Scott, How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees, which was number 1 for 3 weeks, but stayed in the top 100 for a very long time back then. Number 2 is I'll Make Love to You by Boyz II Men, which was number 1 for like 14 weeks back in 94. It's just a phenomenal. And the number 1 love song that Billboard ranked is Endless Love by Lionel Richie, which was supposed to be an instrumental. And he said, I'd like to do it with a female singer. And someone said, how about Diana Ross?
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, how about Diana Ross?
How about Diana Ross?
That's the number 1 song of all time, love song.
All right, we got to let you go, but we love you, and thank you for being with us.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, you too.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, we got a great show for you today. The rest of it's still looking pretty good. How about that perfect Valentine's Day gift? Ideas for your Valentine or Galentine with love is coming up.
We got some ideas, and the real estate market is still hot. We've got tips on selling your home, getting the most amount of money. You're watching Great Day Connecticut on your Thursday afternoon. We'll be right back.